The robber downed 8 kilograms of tap water in one go, then knocked out 800 standard push-ups in a row. He held it all in for an entire day without using the bathroom. With the water churning violently in his stomach, Jack headed to the cafeteria and scarfed down massive amounts of food. Spotting the warden making his rounds, he began fake coughing violently, then promptly projectile vomited all over the warden's feet. To prevent the warden from blowing his top, several guards rushed Jack to the infirmary. But just as the nurse was setting up his IV drip, Jack claimed he had stomach pain and needed the bathroom. To avoid him making a mess in bed, the nurse had no choice but to let a cleaning inmate accompany him. What she didn't know was that this one-armed inmate was actually Jack's partner in crime. The two casually made their way to the bathroom, where Jack quickly stashed the medicine bottle. He then stood on the toilet to retrieve tools hidden in the ceiling tiles, while his partner, Nick, blocked the door. Jack used a crowbar to pry open the urinal. To avoid detection, they carefully put the urinal back in place before leaving. When the time was right, the duo retrieved a wooden box they had prepared earlier, attached it to the underside of a supply truck, and crawled inside together. Just when they thought they'd make a clean getaway, the guards suddenly conducted a routine inspection. However, even after checking every angle, the guards found nothing out of the ordinary. When the supply truck reached the gas station, the two calmly emerged from the box and hopped into a waiting Mustang before speeding off. Meanwhile, their accomplices inside seized the opportunity to incite a full-scale riot. They not only tied up all the guards, but also engaged the warden in outrageous negotiations, buying precious time for their 3 partners outside to pull off the vault heist. Jack and his crew immediately sprang into action. They first blew up the racetrack's card reader control room, making management think it was an equipment malfunction. Once all the gamblers were forced to use cash, the vault quickly filled with stacks of bills. The trio then disguised themselves as maintenance workers and slipped into the racetrack's underground transport room. Once they broke through the wall connecting to the vault, they could use the pipes to clean out all the cash inside. Jack pulled out bleach pens he'd prepared beforehand, along with several bags of table salt and Skittles. After mixing them thoroughly, he quickly poured the concoction into a sealed plastic bag. After signaling his intentions to his partners, Jack shoved the makeshift bomb into the transport pipe, then grabbed his hat and took cover, leaving his teammates standing there completely dumbfounded. To Jack's bewilderment, no explosion came from the pipe. Just as he was about to investigate, the bomb suddenly shot back out of the pipe, slamming straight into Nick's chest. The 3 men froze, too scared to breathe. It wasn't until Jack mustered the courage to unscrew the container's cap that he discovered the plastic bag had been wrapped too tightly. After rewrapping the bomb, Jack summoned his nerve once more and shoved it back into the pipe. The transport pipe erupted in an instant explosion.